I had a very large tumor of about 20 cm in size.
Oh, this one we cut, this one we cut, this one we cut, this one we join. I said, wow, so complicated inside my body.
Hi, my name is Clement and I'm a pancreatic cancer survivor.
My name is James Wong. I was diagnosed with stage 2 bile duct cancer.
I had some symptoms for the past 3 months prior to being diagnosed. I had at the start indigestion problems, and it's only in the 3rd month the back pains started coming in until at one point in time where my stomach was very bloated. In the evening on a Saturday, my mom came. She saw that I wasn't feeling very well, and so she and my dad sent me to the hospital. Blood test results showed that I had elevated levels of CA19-9, and when the CT result came back, it showed that I had a very large tumor of about 20 cm in size.
Before I was diagnosed, right, I was a quite healthy person, running around happily, going on in my life. So one fine day, I realized that my urine was a bit yellowish than normal. I realized my stool color also different. I feel quite bloated.
When I first heard the news that I had a tumor, I was quite shocked, especially when they said it was a tumor on the body of the pancreas. Because prior to this, I had no idea that I even had a pancreas or what a pancreas was. I took a step back and tried to see this from a different perspective. I tried to focus on doing things step by step, and the first step was really to find a surgeon that I was comfortable with.
Actually, I have no pain. The only 3 symptoms I had was yellow urine, my stool was a bit pale, and then I become yellowish, which is what they call jaundice. I was admitted to do a further checkup on these symptoms. After scanning, they found where the mass is, how big the mass is. Then they say, okay, now we have to send you to the other doctor. And when the surgeon came, he described the operation I had to do was whipper. Then he start to draw. Oh, this one we cut, this one we cut, this one we cut, this one we join. I said, wow, so complicated inside my body.
So in essence, the preparations I made was to prepare a room where I could recover during the chemo process. I also bought extra water bottles. I knew that with my pancreas removed, my sugar levels would be higher than normal because I would not be able to produce insulin. So I also bought sugar-free snacks. Yeah, so there's some of the lifestyle changes I had to prepare before my surgery.
They say, oh, I need to eat about 150 grams of protein every day. So it's not easy to eat that much of protein. So, but because my son studied food science, so eventually we draw a game plan. Morning eat what, snack how many grams of this. So eventually close to I had 3 weeks of activity to push myself to be fitter.
In order to recover, I will need to accept the fact that I have this cancer, accept the fact that I have to put my full faith in my medical team, all the medical decisions to them. So my job was really to just focus on turning up for the treatments, going through chemotherapy, as well as changing my lifestyle. Obviously, it's a major shock to myself, to my wife, to my parents, to my kids, to my friends. But end of the day, I guess we have to be practical and accept it. 6 months is quite a long period to be undergoing chemotherapy. The body goes through a lot of physical changes and discomfort. And during this period, I think emotionally, I was also on a roller coaster as well. Because when you're dealing with nausea, diarrhea, you have a permanent sour metallic taste in your mouth, you get very frustrated, right?
I stayed in the hospital for about 10, 11 days, then I got discharged, right? So I came back, it was a struggle because very hard to eat. I don't have that IV tube to survive anymore, so I need to drink. But once I drink, I get full, I can't eat. So a lot of things gone haywire. Try to manage myself in terms of eating and exercising, right? When I see my surgeon for a review right after 1 week, because I couldn't eat so well, I couldn't rest so well in the sense, right? So I lost another 5 kilo. I mean, the doctor said, take it easy, you calm lah. You just need to persevere and push on every day, listen to your body and maintain all this protein intake and so on. My kid and my wife prepare, then we do a lot of logging in terms of monitoring what I eat, what I cannot eat, have some reflux and so on. So there's a lot of food journey. So after the chemo finish, right, on the 8th cycle, I finished my chemo. Then I survived the chemo, right? So I didn't have much reaction or reactive to the pill.
Planning ahead gives you motivation because it gives you goals, and you know that once you complete your treatment, okay, I can look forward to this, and this. And when it's very tough during chemo, I say, okay, just tahan a little bit more, 1 more session to go, 2 more sessions to go, and then we're done, and then we'll rest, and then we can go, back to some form of our normal life lah. So many times, my friends will take turns to call me and motivate me, and then we talk about good times and how, we'll do this and that together. I saw a couple of friends, when they knew that, I was losing hair, then we all, shave our heads and we all went Botak together. So some of my friends also shave their heads to support me. So we call ourselves the Botak Brothers.
Not many people are aware of setting goals or milestone even post-surgery. So you have something to look forward to, like let's say, like for me, I say every 3 months I want to walk 5 kilometers in 30 minutes. So I track my own progress, right? How I want to push myself to become better. This is experience from my sports background to move into this. So I think this is helpful in terms of pushing yourself to get better. But I think what makes me different is that I managed to stay very calm. So cancer, okay, where am I now? So I also don't know, at what stage? Sometimes you see TV, you hear from other people, the doctor say, oh, you got 3 months, you got 6 months, you got 1 year. I always felt that, let me take things one step at a time, understand the situation I'm in before I make the next decision to react and so on. So that helps me to remain calm and so on. Of course, I felt like, am I going to die? How long am I going to live? And blah, blah. So you do research, then you read the statistic, but this so hard to process. So I felt, I don't read. The more I read, the more complicated, the more stressed I become. So I said, never mind, let me handle it first. Okay, I got cancer. Okay, what's next? So after the operation, okay, after operation, what's next? Okay, chemo, then you hear chemo, it's like, wow, very tough. You get bald, you lose your hair, you this and that, all the kind of reaction coming in. I also say, I also don't know. Might only, right? The doctor will tell you all the possibility, but is that all the possibility you will get? I don't know. When it comes, then I react. If it don't come, move on. So I always tell myself, stay calm again and move step by step. So after the chemo come, then I say, okay, how's the reaction? Don't have okay. Try to move and push the boundary and see where we are. Try not to give yourself so low of a chance. I always try to remain at the cliff there.
One of the strengths, to help me go through this journey actually comes from my family, right? My wife and my 3 young kids. And that was who I was fighting for. Even though this journey is difficult, but having, a family that you love and cherish, that I think is a strong enough reason to go through the whole process and to fight for your life. Surrounding yourself with positive friends, a supportive family network, goals or aspirations to look forward to, I think that helped ease the journey.
When things happen, right, you look at life at a different perspective. You take everything as a pinch of salt and you move. You don't have so high, not say hopes or target or whatsoever, but at the end of the day, it's more like trying to be happy, trying to live life as full as possible, be helpful to others and help each other to live a better life.
How do I feel today, post-surgery, post-chemotherapy? Well, I'll say, this is a Clement version 2. One of the positives is that I've come out of this much slimmer, fitter, and some say, more handsome as well.
My name is James Wong. I was diagnosed with stage 2 bile duct cancer.
Hi, my name is Clement, and I'm a pancreatic cancer survivor.